If November taught me anything, it's that I'm old. But that's okay, because apparently my 5-year-old is already 100% ready to take my place. Let's go. Really quickly, I share snippets of my day over on my Insta stories. I also do some Q&A stuff too, so follow me over there and say hi. You might remember that at the end of October, my family arrived, minus my brother. He was on a work training thing in New York. But for the first week of November, they were still here, and there was lots of shopping, lots of chatting, lots of eating. My mum cooked for me. My dad did some little DIY jobs around the house. My aunt occupied Scout. It was the best of times. Much fun was had, much tat in the stores was admired. Some of it was actually bought. Like this unicorn backpack for Scout that was only $1 in Walmart. $1. And some of the world's tackiest tinsel. I am all about the tacky Christmas decorations. Where do you stand on that? Tacky or classic? You know what's lovely? Seeing your parents get really excited about stuff, like little children. My mum about all the skincare stuff over here that she can't get in Ireland. My aunt about all the clothes and the Christmas gear. She loves Christmas just as much as I do. And I brought my dad to Home Depot and he about lost his mind. And I actually got a little bit emotional because I was thinking, after everything my family has done for me, this was my kind of tiny little way of starting to pay them back. Now I just need to get rich and actually start paying them back. I also bought the world's best Christmas cardigan. And then something amazing happened. So in a previous video I mentioned that I had bought the Clean My Space book. I have been subscribed to them for years on YouTube. Anyway, they only bloody went and watched my video. And then I got an email from the Chad Reynolds and I about fainted from all the fangirling. Long story short, he wanted to say thank you for mentioning the book by sending me a pack of their microfiber cloths. Okay, I have been eyeing up these things for ages and I was considering purchasing them because if you have been here for a while, you will know that I would trade my second born, there will be no second born, but bear with me, go with me here, for a decent dish towel. So when these landed in my P.O. box, I was so excited. I am sure that I will talk about them more in future videos, but Chad, Melissa, thank you. They're brilliant. You're brilliant. I will pop a link in the description box to their channel. If you ever want to know how to clean anything, they will have a video on it. Then Sam and I attended a parent-teacher conference and it went well. Scout is very bright and her reading and writing are coming along a bundle, but her teacher said that she is a bit contrary. She will not do anything she does not want to do. And I was like, yeah, she's independent and strong-willed. And I'm pretty sure her teacher has no idea where she gets it from. My family left and it's always so kind of bittersweet because I'm always sad to say goodbye to them, but it's also kind of nice to get back into a routine. I do miss them though. Hopefully they will be back over at Easter. Sam and I are kind of stuck at the moment because we are applying for green cards, and when you have an application in, you can't travel internationally. So we are waiting for that and travel authorization to go through, and it just feels like the goalposts keep moving further and further away. It's a very frustrating experience, but we know we will get there in the end. My brother graduated from college. There are 12 years between us, and it is like watching a male version of me grow up. We are so alike, except that he drinks. But he's so hardworking and ambitious and curious. He's so funny, and he is all kinds of talented. And even though he did not stop screaming until about the age of 2, I still love him very much. If you watched last month's video, you'll know that Scout was very ill. She had a bad infection. It finally cleared up, only for her to be hit with a vomiting bug. That was fun. Then she got a cold, and as soon as that cleared up, she picked up hand, foot and mouth disease from school. The last few weeks have just been a barrel of laughs in this house. We also got a letter from the school saying head lice is going around. Hooray! So we're keeping an eye out for that. She also has a really bad cough now, on top of everything else, and I just want to burn the house down, start again. But overall, things are improving and we're slowly getting back to normal, and I'm pretty sure I'm jinxing it now. Feck. They had a book fair in school and Scout came home with a stationery set. And then she went on a little group play date and got her face painted as a unicorn. That kid is so me, it's scary. This was also the week that I learned how to make an omelette. Go me! Expanding my culinary horizons, one very basic dish at a time. The snow came. Ugh. I'm not a fan of snow, or just cold in general. It's all right to look out at, you know, it's very pretty to look out at, but I don't just look out at it. I have to actually go out in it. I have to stand in it and walk through it and play in it and just generally freeze to death in it. I'm very grinchy when it comes to snow. Scout wrote her very first to-do list all by herself, 5 years old. Like I said, scary. uglychristmassweater.com sent me 2 free sweaters, or jumpers as we call them in Ireland, but when they emailed me and asked if I'd be interested in promoting them, I was like, yes. All of the yes. Christmas plus ugly jumpers, I'm all about it. I've already worn the Jack Skellington one several times since, and then there is this one, which I love. I will pop a code in the description box for 15% off, as well as affiliate links directly to these 2 jumpers. But also have a look around, because there is plenty more amazingness where these came from. Also, this unicorn extravaganza that I think I'm going to have to buy. Then we kind of half celebrated Thanksgiving. We don't normally celebrate because we're Irish, but Scout had been hearing all about it in school, so she insisted that we have a Thanksgiving dinner. So she picked out a chicken, which she thought was a turkey, and also a cherry pie, which she didn't end up eating because cherries. Ugh. Also realized this week that I am starting to look really old. My brother, my aunt and my dad all have birthdays the last week in November. And my mother's birthday is at the end of October. And then I've got a cousin's birthday and Christmas in December. So the tail end of every year always leaves me in financial ruin. I also had a look at all of the work that I want to do in the coming weeks, and I had a mild panic attack. But I indulged in some self-care exercises, clearing my schedule, watching some YouTube videos, and stress eating Skittles. And now I'm fine. One more month of 2018 to go, and part of me wants to work like a lunatic and get loads done. And then the other part of me just wants to eat and sleep and read. Not sure which part will win out just yet. If you want some great clutter-free gift ideas, then click here. And until then, Gurav Mila Mahaguev. Agus Vicky Meshiv Shikalua. Slán.